look back to January 1st, you should not be in the same place you were January 1st, 4 months ago, if you've done the right things. Or you've done more right things than you did wrong, because I know nobody's perfect.
YouTube, what it do? Yeah. Let me zoom in a little bit. Bow! Yeah, I like that right there. What's good, YouTube? It's another day. It's Wednesday, and let's get active. Decisions build destiny. That's what it comes down to. Majority, because there's no such thing as all. Person or individual that you know of, household name, that has done something worthy in their life, something magnificent in their life. It comes down to the consistent decisions that they have made or they have put people in place to make on their behalf. That builds your destiny. Every decision has its sacrifice, and you must continuously make the decision. Ray Lewis said this, I saw this earlier. You must continuously make the decision that influences the king in you or the queen in you, but never the fool in you. Stay far away from the things that influence the fool in you, because we all have both of them inside of us. And when you have more decisions that influences the higher part of you, the king or queen of you, opposed to the lower part of you, the fool in you, your destiny is sculpted to your liking, to your reality, to your fantasy that is now your reality. Decision builds destiny is what it all comes down to. Is what these last 10 days or so has been about, speaking of decisions. Because every decision has a sacrifice. Whatever you decide to do, the opposite will be the sacrifice. There is no gray area in that. It's black and white. So get in a habit, a good habit, and not the cost of a bad habit, to make good decisions more than you make bad ones. Because it's going to happen. You're not going to be perfect. Nobody is perfect. Nobody. Majority of people, nobody perfect. But you can make a lot of good decisions opposed to bad ones. More good, less bad. And your destiny will be heavily sculpted, made, and lived in your favor. All right. And then now today's word, we're going to talk about humble. Having or showing a modest estimate of one's value or importance. Not arrogant or self-important. It's also of low social, administrative, or political rank. Humble is nothing more than your ego being lowered. You never forget where you came from as you continuously go higher. It's a part of you that you always stay humble. Even when the decision to be more malicious or more ferocious or more prideful is there and is rightfully warranted, you must consistently have the autonomous conviction to choose being humble, to decide to be humble and keep that ego lowered, and just let the actions speak as loud as we all know they can, because those is what people will hear and see. Actions always speak louder than words. That's like one of the most famous quotes in this world, and it's for a reason. So continuously find ways to be humble. And if you haven't been humbled, or you haven't been humble and you've been like arrogant, the first thing I need you to do today, right after this video, pause it right now. Go look in the mirror and go back to the place where you was before this all started, of where you started, and recalibrate yourself, because who wins the most is the ones who understand how to be humble. Are there times to pop your stuff? Of course, but not as many as there are times to always be humble. Be grateful that you worked hard for your material things, your mental level, your spiritual level, your environment, your community. Always remain humble, because that alone too will continuously bless you with even more abundance, to then go be humble again. And then the cycle continues as life goes on, because time stops for nobody. That was a bar. And I'ma go again and again and again and again. Me and you are friends. Iron, sharp iron to the end. That was a bar. So today's day 317 to 365. Being sober. Sobriety is a link in my bio that you can grab your guide today. 28 days to recalibrate you, and you'll be introduced to a different version. So tap in. It's also another day posted on YouTube every day. I told you I'm not going to stop. 1,000 subscribers is inevitable. We gonna keep moving forward. We're gonna continuously decide our destiny by posting on YouTube every single day, and eventually that milestone will be reached, just to recalibrate and then aim for another goal. Reach more people, positively change more lives, solve more problems, and the marathon continues. Ooh, that was Nipsey. Nipsey Hussle had that right there. Yes, he did. Now, it's Wednesday. It's hump day, essentially. Hopefully you've done things every single day this week to progress yourself farther along than you were the week prior, month prior. And if you just get in the habit of consistently doing that, consistently deciding things that's better your destiny and not worsen it, you will progress. And then when you look back a month from now, or if you look back to January 1st, you should not be in the same place you were January 1st, 4 months ago, if you've done the right things. Or you've done more right things than you did wrong, because I know nobody's perfect. The man above wasn't perfect. But as long as you continuously do the right things, take that fuel from Easter Sunday and let it keep riding the wave through the week, you'll be grateful more and more and more, and have more and more chances to choose being humble opposed to arrogant, for how far you come, yet how far you still have to go. Don't forget that. So me, I'm currently sitting in the car, about to walk into the gym. I haven't left the house all day. I told you I'm out visiting family in San Fran. I finally left the house. First stop, the gym. Before any other errands is run, the gym. On off days, the gym. I can recover. This is always my first stop in the house, the gym. Because that is the standard. That is the decision of a destiny that I have of always being in a great shape, even amongst setbacks. Because those are all decisions. What you decide to continue to do, you sacrifice the opposite. If you decide not to go to the gym and to eat like crap and to continuously make excuses, you sacrifice the ability to look like somebody who understands discipline, who take action of discipline, who lives in a life of delayed gratification and not instant. And then you get the reciprocation of how others treat you. I'm freaking got a boot on. I have a boot on right now from injuring myself, and I'm still at the gym, finding a way to doing as I can, continuously progressing forward, finding a way. And that's all life about. When adversity strikes you, when unforeseen events happen, you figure it out and you find a way to keep moving forward. Because the news flashes, even though the decision builds your destiny, nobody gives a dang the journey. They only care when you first start off doing it, you get all the praise and you got it. And then once you make it to the finish line and you have that body, or you've reached that level for a business or whatever, or you made that game-winning shot for a title of sports, now everybody is back at the finish line. I knew you would do it. But in the middle of it, the journey is just you and the person that's looking back in that mirror. Hopefully you continues to got after today, because it's later in the day, and we're going to keep winning. Talk to y'all tomorrow. Peace!